We're live. Good morning, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to session 2 of Daily Magic with Laura and Len. And we're really glad to have you here. Christy, so good to see you today. Diamantina, glad to see you. Cynthia, glad to see you. Vicky, welcome. J-Man, Jackson Kelly, so awesome to have you here today. Marta,
woo!
Good to see you. Chris.
Superman in the house.
Huh?
Superman in the house.
Superman in the house. There you go. And people are still piling on. We just had a couple more people jump on. Richard Slowinski. Who's that guy? Do you know him?
I think I know him.
Sounds familiar. Sounds familiar. Hey, you want to say hi to the troops there, Laura?
Yep. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming. You're really going to enjoy today. It's going to be magical.
Okay. So a little housekeeping. We've done a couple things to try to make your life easier, and perhaps ours too. One is we formed a Facebook group. So there is now a group called Daily Magic with Laura and Len, and we put you all in it. So you're in the group, whether you like it or not. Well, we don't have everybody in there. Jackson and Christy, did we get Jackson and Christy in? I don't think
they weren't on the list, but I can go in and add them.
They weren't on the list this morning. They just registered. Okay, so yeah. But the reason we wanted to do that is so that we had a convenient place for you to go find the replays. So the replay from yesterday is out there, and also the daily worksheets. And what we're going to be doing, what it appears we're going to be doing at this moment is just updating the worksheet every day. So exercises for today, exercise for day number 2, have been appended to yesterday's worksheet. Does that make sense? Am I explaining that correctly?
Yes, you are. They just need to know that once they get added to the group, they can go right into the Files tab in the group, and they can bring up the notes, and we will update them every day.
All righty then. So let's just jump right into today and talk about the magic rock. And I have my magic rock. Do you have your magic rock?
I do. It is right here.
You have a really pretty magic rock. Your magic rock is prettier than my magic rock. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play you a short, and this is less than 2 minutes, video. That's an excerpt from The Secret and explains the concept of the magic rock.
Times when they say, oh man, things aren't working right or things are going bad. And there were some things going on in my family, and I found a rock. I just sit here holding this rock. You might see me carrying around. I found a rock. I stuck it in my pocket. And I said, you know what? Every time I touch this rock, I'm going to think of something that I'm grateful for. And so every morning when I get up in the morning, I pick it up off the dresser, I put it in my pocket, and I go through the things that I'm grateful for. At night, what do? You empty your pocket. And there it is again. And I've had some different experiences with that. I've had some amazing experiences. I had a guy from South Africa, and he saw me drop it. He said, what is that? Oh, what's that? I explained it to him, so he started calling it a gratitude rock. Gratitude rock. 2 weeks later, I got an email from him from South Africa. He said, my son is dying from a rare disease, a type of hepatitis. He said, would you send me 3 gratitude rocks? They're just rocks I found off the street, you know? So I said, sure. I had to make sure that the rocks were very special. And so I went out to the stream, looked, picked out the right rocks, and sent them off to him. 4 or 5 months later, I get an email from him. And my son's better.
Oh, hey, Len,
doing terrific.
You're missing the screen.
But you need to know
What's
something.
that?
He says,
You stopped screen share.
1,000 rocks at 10.
I did?
Well, yeah, we can just see you.
Well, you're not supposed to be able to see me. Google Hangouts. I stopped screen share?
Or something happened. I don't know if you did, but.
Okay. Present to everyone. Are we back again?
Yeah, it's scrolling, thinking.
Okay, where did we lose it at?
There we go. Probably about
About there.
the picture of him and his son laying in the bed. There you go.
Okay.
He said, my son is dying from a rare disease, some type of hepatitis. He said, would you send me 3 gratitude? They're just rocks I found off the street, you know? So I said, sure. I had to make sure that the rocks were very special. And so I went out to the stream, looked, picked out the right rocks, and sent them off to him. 4 or 5 months later, I get an email from him. And my son's better. He's doing terrific. And he said, but you need to know something. He says, we've sold over 1,000 rocks at $10 a piece as gratitude rocks, and we've raised all this money for charity. Thank you very much. And so it's very important to be in an attitude of gratitude, as I call it.
Another thing that I would suggest that you do right now to turn your life around, and this is so huge that I can't find the words to describe just how powerful this can be for you.
That's actually all there is.
Okay.
Come back to the hey not, stop the share. So the concept of the gratitude rock is actually pretty well ingrained. It's there's lots of reasons to do it, and your task for today, we chatted about it yesterday, but your task for today is to go find a gratitude rock. And you want to explain what you're supposed to do with that, Laura?
Yes. Well, when you have your gratitude rock, I'm echoing. When you have your gratitude rock, you're supposed to, in the morning when you wake up, and you're supposed to say things that, when you write down your blessings for the day, you're doing that every single day. And then at night when you go to bed, you also want to take your gratitude rock and you want to say what you're grateful for. And there's a specific way to do that. You just, you say, what is the best thing that happened to you today? And then you just think of, you think of those thoughts again, and then you find out, you know, you just kind of remember what that was. And so the gratitude rock, you hold it in your hand, and it's supposed to be what you're feeling when you feel that in your hand, and remembering the gratitude on why you had that thought. So that's why it's really important. Oh, muted.
The important thing is that holding the gratitude rock and then using it as a vehicle to think about all the good things that happened today, because what you're looking for is the thing you're the happiest about, the thing you're the most grateful for. And if you go back through all the experiences of the day that you have gratitude for and find the one that you're most grateful for, and then say thank you, thank you, thank you. And what you've done as you lay your head down to sleep is you've filled your mind with things you're grateful for. That's pretty powerful.
It is. And you know, I think at first, I think of all the things that I write down, those might be the things that I'm still grateful for at the end of the night. And that's going to be okay. You know, you can just pick a couple of them, but I think as you move forward, you're really going to find that being grateful is powerful. It's so powerful. Yeah.
So for today, if you haven't done it yet, you're going to make your list of 10 things you're grateful for and why you're grateful for them. We're going to do that every day. It doesn't have to be the same 10 things from yesterday. In fact, maybe it won't be. Some of them might be the same. Some of them might not be. And
Yeah, mine were a little different than yesterday.
Yeah, that's the way it should be, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So today, I haven't finished my list yet, and I'm going to put down that I'm really grateful for that Jackson and Christy came to the show today, because it's just awesome to have them. And I'm serious about that. I feel really good about that. And I'm really grateful for everybody else who came to the show today, too. I didn't mean to leave anybody out. But most of you were here yesterday. And so that's an awesome thing. I'm grateful for our audience. And because without you, we wouldn't have a show. So you're going to make your list of the 10 things you're grateful for, the 10 people or things, and why. It's important that you write down why you're grateful for them. I am grateful for God because he woke me up today and gave me a new day. Okay. And then tonight, when you go to bed, you're going to have your magic rock next to your bedstand, and you're going to hold your magic rock and you're going to look through your day and think of all the good things that happened. None of the bad things, just the good things. And you're going to fill your mind with good things, and you're going to pick the best and be thankful for it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 3 thank yous. Okay? And you're going to repeat the magic rock practice every night for the next 26 days. So these are things that are going to become habits. We're going to build these habits into you. And the final thing that you have to do today, you don't have to do anything, but we would like you to do, is to get prepared for tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to ask you to find pictures of the 3 people that, and I'm not going to say the ones you care the most about in your life because there may be others, but 3 people that you care about in your life. Maybe it's your husband or wife. Maybe it's your mother or father or your children. I think I know who Laura's 3 pictures are going to be. It's going to be 2 kids and Rick. But that's okay. It doesn't matter. So you're going to find pictures of 3 people that you feel that you want to have a really good relationship with, the people that you care about. And you know, what we're going to do is we're going to work on mending relationships that may be broken or stressed or strained. And so if there is somebody that you really care about, but that relationship is stressed or strained, that might be a good person to choose. Because when we begin to focus on what we like about a person and what we're grateful for, we can change a damaged relationship, and we can do it very quickly. Does that all make sense?
You are spot on today, Len.
You mean I woke up between 8:30 and now?
Good job. Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming. And if anybody, I didn't really have a journal, but I just grabbed one of my daughter's composition books and made that my journal. That was one of the things that there are a couple of people that weren't here yesterday besides Jackson and Kelly. I think that's the first thing that they need to do is they need to do the journal, and you're going to have to do day 1 and day 2 before we get to tomorrow, because everything goes in sync. So you want to make sure you get those things done.
All right. Awesome. I'm looking for questions from the audience or comments or suggestions. Otherwise, that's it for today. As we promised you yesterday, we're going to try to keep these to 15 minutes or less. Most days will be less. Today's 15. Bye for now.
Have a good day.
Have
Let it be magical.
Have a magical day. Bye for now.